Yeah, people, what's up, what's up? This is no sugar coating. When me I talk the truth, no matter if me don't talk and them want shoot. That me say. So we have a little interview here with Spice, kinda not that old, but it's out for a little while now. Never watched the whole thing, only bits and pieces here and there. So I'll just get right into it and hear what she have to say.
Black men will treat the other races better than they would treat us, and they would act like, oh, they're the prize because of their complexion or their color of the skin or their look, their Eurocentric look. So even in Jamaica, it was a thing where they call it browning. If you get a brown girl, it's like, oh, guess what? I get a browning. But if you get a dark girl, a dark skinned girl, it's like, I have a girlfriend. So it's been a thing where, I don't know, men just feel like they have a bigger prize with a lighter skinned woman, and it doesn't matter what the race is.
So yeah. Yeah, that was just the beginning. I got kind of skip through whatever. Just the introduction.
Who's been supporting me for 27 years. I think when I see how hard they go for me, whether it be on social media, the internet, whatever, I just can't let them down. I can't disappoint them, so I gotta keep going. So I think that's really what excites me in music.
There's so many questions that I'll get to, but you are titled the Queen of Dancehall, right?
So for the people who don't know, this is a show in America. You have one podcast with an ex-NFL player named Cam Newton. Just for the people them don't know him. He's well known, so I don't know who know him from, who don't know him, but just in case you don't know. He might do an interview with Spice from Jamaica, obviously. So we'll just get into it and see what she have to say, like I said before.
What does that mean for you?
Well, the Queen of Dancehall, I think it means that I've made it. Because dancehall is a genre that has produced so many talented women. So when you are titled as the queen of a whole genre, that means you are on top of the genre, like you're the leading lady.
Big up lady, sir. Although she not deal with them stuff there again.
But dancehall itself has produced so many talented women, that has left big footsteps for me to fill, to be even considered lucky enough to have that title that I'm honestly grateful for, because we have the likes of Sister Nancy, Bam Bam, what's up, Lady Saw, Patra, so many other great legends that came before me. So I think to have that title is really, it gives me great pleasure. I'm humbled to have that title, because I didn't, it wasn't given to me. I earned it. Really worked hard.
So before sold out shows, before Grammy nominations, take us back through how was it growing up in Jamaica?
Lord, that's long. Long story. I came from humble beginnings. My father died when I was 9 years old.
Wow.
My father used to push me to do music. I think that's where it started for me at home. He used to play a lot of Bob Marley songs in the house, a lot of Professor Nuts, and I used to recite the lyrics, and I think that's where he discovered my talent for music. And he used to say, my daughter's a star. So every visitor would come, he would come and say, come Gracie, sing for them. And he used to walk and boast in the community that I can sing and I'm gonna be a star. And that's where music was introduced to me within my household. But he died, unfortunately, when I was 9. May his soul rest in peace. And ever since that, I just found myself fighting. Because that strong, dominant male figure was just missing from home. And it was just my mom and my siblings and I, was 5 of us. And we used to sleep on one bed. So we call it head and tail in Jamaica. So it's one bed, 5 of us. In order to make space, one head gotta go that way, the head other go the other way.
We call it head to toe.
You call it head to toe?
Head to toe.
Oh, see, similar culture.
Yeah.
Well, we call it head and tail.
So with growing up in Jamaica and to have produced as much success as you have.
Yes.
When I go to Jamaica, beautiful people, beautiful waters, beautiful experience.
Yeah.
But the resources may be in question. How are you able to navigate through, some may say challenges, some may say maximizing whatever I had? What was that like for you, having the ability to sing, whether it's studio time, producers, engineers, A&Rs, whatever it have, for you to have at your disposal at that time? How were you able to become what we see today in Spice?
I think it took a lot of smart work and dedication, because for me, I used to walk into the streets of dancehall, because a lot of people, apart from dancehall being a genre, it's also a place. Mm-hmm. So dancehall is a place where people go to dance. That's why it's called dance hall. Okay. So I used to find my way into these dance hall, find my way into the party, whether I have to walk, beg, drive, take taxi, it no matter, I gotta find these events to showcase my talent. So as a young girl, I used to find myself, there's a clip on YouTube with Ninja Man when I was about maybe 17, where I used to go and sit down and beg somebody to call me up on the stage so I could showcase my talent, because I was very brave and bold, and I didn't know how I'm gonna go.
And that a real history of not reggae but dancehall, what we know today. Some people don't understand them things, when you have what they call ram dancehall. That when you got party, or dancehall. And we grab the mic. Why? We grab the mic for bust some tune. Dancehall never full. The hall never full. So you have to beat some lyrics and them things. I don't know about the time when she talk about, because I don't really know her age like that. But I know back in the day, well, obviously them 80s, if that's what she was, them time that she talk about. But back in the 80s, you have to bust some tune and make people want to come in a dance hall. So if you never have no lyrics and then you go out with nothing, dance hall empty. But if you have lyrics and it sound nice from out the door, people are run up in that. Yeah man, people are run up in that history. And I like today when people make tune and the tune have a big first, and then people come see that specific artist or artist them. You'd have to wicked from before you even have a record. And that make the artists back them time. Because them never have nothing, them never have no name, nothing like that. And them have to make the name for themselves from the bottom up. So you basically see the artist and make from scratch. From the first tune, you go in a dance hall, you hear them sing what them sing, and you want to hear them some more, and you go find the artist the wherever them perform and go deal with that, Go support him or her. So them thing they used to make dance hall, not like today when a man have a tune and feel like say I'm a big star already. And sing 2 words out of a tune and the whole stage show done, that's it. Because the money can't even perform nowadays.
Back home, but I would find my way to these events, go there and freestyle. So we used to have to just freestyle, whether it be challenge. I find myself even battling against the male in the business. That's how I made my name, because I became famous before I even had a hit song, because I used to battle men and remix their song and go up on stage and challenge them. So everybody was like, who is the little girl? So my name started mentioning in Jamaica, and that's really where I went there. And Uganda is my second home, by the way.
Okay.
Pulling out 30,000 people by myself in Uganda, that was just like, wow, you really planted these seeds and you're living in that moment now. Because trust me, anybody can leave from Jamaica and go to Uganda and pull out 30,000 people.
That's a flex.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah. And see, that's why when I was on Love and Hip Hop, I never take no really disrespect from the girl them on the show, because them couldn't do that. I don't want to disrespect nobody. I just want to ask you. Them. You don't have to diss them. You have to just sit back
Hey, that's the one thing me have to say for real, you know. I don't think them people from Love and Hip Hop understand Spice, who Spice is for real still, you know. Spice a big Jamaican artist. Them people that try to be with Spice there, but you see, true Spice is not American or American artist. Them not gonna recognize it. Them just a look upon Spice like, oh, she come from Jamaica, she a try to make a name for herself. No, Spice a big artist, big respected artist. That's the one thing I forget Spice. Big rated artist. Especially in Jamaica, yeah. And she knows she sell millions and millions of views and all them things there. Where some artists will come up with a love for have that. So them have to give Spice a ratings and a little artist.
You were bigger than the program?
Then Love and Hip Hop?
Because there's a stigma that some would say comes with going on Love and Hip Hop. But you having the ability to sell out, bring or garner 30,000 plus.
My fans used to say that all the time. My fans used to say that I'm bigger than Love and Hip Hop. But for me, personally, I felt like there's always still room to grow. So while my fans was like, I don't know why she's on Love and Hip Hop, I think she's bigger than Love and Hip Hop, yada yada yada, I just felt like there was still room for me to grow. I still feel like,
like I said, the people from Love and Hip Hop don't understand how big Spice is, but Spice don't understand say them show there. You don't really get no big ratings for them on them show there. You might have the Cardi B them where become something after that, but and a lot of people become anything after Love and Hip Hop. As far as the woman them, some of them man them are some like producer and them stuff there where them the big project, them just behind the scenes, so you don't really know about them like that unless you see them on the show. But that show there is not really some show with big artists and them something that go on. So that's why I said them not understand how big Spice is, and Spice not really understand say that being on that show can bring you down, because nobody don't really look on that show there as, oh, we are gonna get a new artist or a big sensation. Them thing there for people we are try thing. Cause you don't hear nothing about them people after a show lock off. No, sir.
there's people in this world who still don't know about Spice.
I need you to explain to my audience just how big you are, because in Atlanta, you may look regular, but baby girl, sweetheart, real bad guy. You can't, I've seen and heard, you know, you can't even go down the streets in some places in Jamaica, you know, in the Caribbeans.
Not just Jamaica, Paris, Germany, the Netherlands, like you name it, anywhere in Europe, you gotta.
A real thing, man, the only place Jamaica artists they get the full rating is America. You got Europe, you got anywhere else in the world, and he's a Jamaican artist at fair level. Yo, you come like you're the biggest thing on this earth. When you come to America, it's like you fight. You fight. You know what's so great about America, but it's like for them ratings mean more to them people. Yeah. If me got Japan and them place there sell out, what? Yeah, I'm not busy about America again, you know. Remember me tell you that.
Yeah.
Because people don't know.
They want to find out. Google free.
Let me ask you. Do you think you have crossed over to American popularity?
I have crossed over to American popularity, but there's still a bigger audience in the American popularity that I still can go.
Mm-hmm. So, has that been a challenge for you?
I wouldn't say it's a challenge, because it's where your music will take you. Like I've been I spoke to Charlemagne and he was like, I know of dancehall, but I don't love it because I don't understand the music. So that's why I know when it comes on to dancehall itself, even though the genre is so big, it's looked at like an underground because people don't understand the Jamaican dialect. So it's if you want to give up the authenticity. Sorry.
Hungry in America, people care about them fuckery, about they not understanding all them something. I miss see big reggaeton song play. Half of them American people don't understand Spanish. And then when you got other country, half of them people in exactly fully 100% understand the Jamaican dialect or whatever you want to call it. But them love music. American people just love hype. Them don't love music again like one time. They love hype. If you're not, like you say, talk what them understand and talk fuckery, them don't like it. Them don't like it. And them don't understand. Them don't want to understand. That's just America. Them feel them greater than people. So it's like you have to fight for them like you. You have to fight for them like you. That's why you see so much celebrity do so much fuckery, because they might try to keep the people interested, keep relevant. People want to see you. That's America. You have to fight for your spot, man. And fight for keep it. Everywhere else you go, you do your thing and people understand, say you're great. That's it. You get ratings forever.
I put my phone on silent, but you see what it says?
Oh, pray.
It's time to pray. See, my alarm goes off when it's time to pray.
Wow.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Father.
So where was I?
Charlemagne.
So he
No,
was
the dialect.
Yeah, some people say all of that, they must say, play with God, you know. But just I say, you have some people take them things serious.
Yeah, he was like, he don't understand the dialect in the music. And so it made me understand the level where it comes on to growth. Like some people just don't understand what we're saying in the dancehall when it comes on to like dancehall and Jamaican music. So it's up to me if I want to start singing in standard English. Like a lot of people tried. They try to water down the sound and they start to do standard English to cross over to a bigger market and an audience. Me personally, I don't want to do that. So it's like I'm at a place where it's either I take it or leave it. When I water down my sound or my music, it's they understand what I say, but I'm the queen of dancehall. I'm always going to give you raw, authentic dancehall. So there's a difference. Some people will want it that bad that they will start to try to sound like an American or try to do other genres for fitting and blending, but me now water down my thing, so it's wherever it takes me.
Now, do you think skin color has anything with it in making it a little harder to be successful or accepted?
Absolutely. I think so.
Can you explain?
In 2018, I did colorism, where I used makeup and I painted myself to appear lighter. And that movement, when I was doing colorism, I wanted to create shock value.
So like a social experiment.
Yes, and I wanted to have the world's undivided attention because I was at a place in my life in 2018 where people was like, oh, if Spice want to make it further, she needs to change the color of her skin. She's so talented. She's the top of the genre. She is making all this money. Why isn't it she, want to push it to that level? Because society make it seem like if you don't have this Eurocentric look, that you won't make it too bigger, like you won't get signed to a record label, they won't push your music or whatever it is. So I feel like it's more difficult for dark skin black women. And I say dark skin because you have black women who are not dark skin. So I just feel like it's more difficult. Even the guys with music videos, they'll put a lighter skin girl or choose a Eurocentric looking girl to put in their videos over a darker skin girl. So I feel like, I'm very open when it comes on to colorism. I think it's...
When Spice said that, some people, we look upon all our hair right and say, you can't be pro-black and I talk about our, skin color and them something there, and I wear hair like that. And then you have a next set of people who go and say, oh, it's just a look. And them people, I'm afraid that them not see nothing wrong in and nothing. But you can't talk one thing and just one next up. That's my thing. You gotta talk one something, you have to stand on that. All sides. You can't do this and then, oh, but this and that is okay. I mean, not, condemn Spice, look for weird them. Hear that. That's a fair business. But me just say, you can't say one thing and I do one next thing, I kind of look funny. If you have sense. So she will get away with it because 90% of people don't have damn sense. And they're not really looking into things, so it's alright.
Very obvious that we still have colorism.
How do we navigate through that?
I think when our black men start treating our dark-skinned black women like the prize that they are.
Me bumbo cloud here, you know. What we do? Cause I love my dark-skinned woman, you know. I mean black. So me hear what Spice I say. And I mean she talk about still.
That can change as well. But you notice our black men, they like to date a different.
I'll let you finish drinking.
You come for me today, I'm here come out. I'm here come out.
Because
I'm here come out.
Because let me tell you something. Last time I had this conversation
What?
with a black woman talking about black men choosing black women, that black woman wasn't even with a black man.
All the time. That's one thing we know about black women. They love chat about what black man do, you know. And you know, hear them talk about what them do, you know. It's always black man do this or black man do that or man do this or man do that. You always hear them fuck with everything. Oh, man for treat woman. Oh, this and that. Everybody's an expert about man. But when you tell them, say, oh, man like this and man like that, you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm glad say Cam Newton kind of bring up that. Because she just talk about hypocrisy and skin color. So let me hear what she talk about now and tell him say a lie, Mattel.
But see, it goes both ways. There's a reason why maybe she's not with the black men because of how the black man treats us.
Oh my goodness.
But when the black man go with a white woman or whatever other woman, it's not because of how them treat him. You not gonna hear that come out of your mouth, you know. Like me say, it's always the man's fault. Anything a woman do is always the man's fault.
Attitude.
The man turn all in your head.
You see, if you're gonna go there with me, you have to take a deep breath and think about it, because you know me, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
But
And I'm gonna bring it all the way.
But did you not give more grace to the woman?
I just drop me and make, you know, when me I cuss them bad, so there be a post soul and me I cuss Spice. Me know say whole heap of Spice fan out there, so relax on yourself.
So then to the man, because the man could say maybe his experience with black women has not been the same with dating a separate colored woman.
Well, a man would have to tell me, it's straight up, okay, we feel like this. So, do you want to elaborate a little bit more so I can see exactly where you're coming from?
No, I asked you,
Yeah.
or I made the statement, the last time I had this conversation with a black woman challenging black men to choose black women, that black woman was not with a black man.
Right.
And you said maybe.
Because the black men treat us differently.
Correct. Well, the black man could say the same thing with his experience with said black woman. And I'm not speaking, I'm speaking from what I've experienced from others. You see what I'm saying?
Have you ever dated a black woman?
I'm with a black woman.
Okay. And is your experience, well, obviously, if you're with a black woman, that's not your experience.
At that woman do to, you know, the man asks her a question and the man say, yo, him not mean it for him, it's in general. And she start talk about the man again. To rise away, she don't even listen. She just a talk. But to tell a black woman say she not listen is all hell broke loose. Because why you bring it back to the man for you know you move the goalpost. It's not about him. The man try to get something out of you. Come on, Spice. You know if you answer a question, you're a bright woman.
No,
So that means that it is possible to date black women.
Oh, for sure. But I'm saying I'm speaking for my peer group. I'm speaking to the people who I come in contact with, and they've chosen
The other.
other races. And
Other
when you
race.
have those,
Well, for me,
conversations.
speaking for my peers, I personally feel like they choose other races because a lot of times our black men will treat the other races better than they would treat us, and they would act like, oh, they're the prize because of their complexion or their color of the skin or their look, their Eurocentric look. So even in Jamaica, it was a thing where they call it browning. If you get a brown girl, it's like, oh, guess what? I get a browning. But if you get a dark girl, a dark skinned girl, it's like, I have a girlfriend. So it's been a thing where, I don't know, men just feel like they have a bigger prize with a lighter skinned woman. And it doesn't matter what the race is.
They are pitney something. When you have grown big somebody, nobody now look that. Everybody, especially man I look somebody will just love them. Nobody now look. When you're young, you get your light skinned girl, you get your dark skinned girl and all them something there. And you get your experience from that. After that, when you get turned big man, light skin and dark skin, I say some man out there still not go by them something there, but nobody now look for no ras brown woman or dark skin woman for a certain reason. I just who love you. Cause what some woman understand, some man go through hell to find a good relationship with a good woman, Some man give all them heart and soul and still get hurt. Woman act like said them the hurt man. So it's not about color after a while, Some man just want a decent woman. But like me said, the woman them go through what them go through growing up too. So it's like a clash. Them go through what them go through, man go through what them go through. So when you try find that partner, them bring freedom trauma into it and it not gonna work. Because you be a man and a standpoint where you stand on, and them have the same type of mentality and them a standpoint where them standpoint, and it's always a clash. So most time, we don't know how the other race them grow up, but the female them more understanding, more listen to you sometime. I say them on the hell, Cause you have white woman and the other woman they kill off black man too when they're ready. Or if them feel hurt and all them something, the whole of them a fuck you when they're ready. But just I say, as far as my own black people them, and black woman, dark skin woman, they're loved. But it's like it's a hell for them love you back because, like me said, them probably got through stuff too. So them a look on it away like she said. But I hate nobody hate dark skin woman or love light skin woman more. Them they are pitney thing. Anybody in a them grown yet still I think about that them not grow up yet. Them still a try to get that experience. And that people need to find out like that differentiate the two. Some people still look the experience, some people get the experience and want to settle down with who them want to settle down because they love them.
That's just my experience. I don't know. That's just my experience.
My word, I no goal, I don't want nobody go and like say, oh, me I talk like me know everything. I don't know everything. This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. This is just what me think. Not my head. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. Just let me know what you think and we can have the conversation about this. Is just what me think.
It's when he comes on to my friends group. That's what I think.
and we can talk about this all day.
Yeah, because people are going to have mixed reviews, mixed reactions, and everybody's going to be entitled to their opinion. But I've just seen it, even with artists and music videos, they want the lighter skinned girl to the front, or, you know. I
just have acknowledged that when a black man choose another race.
And don't get me wrong, colorism is a real thing, for true. It's a real thing. Cause me as a dark skinned man, trust me, people look for me a certain way just for being dark skinned. And it helps me at 6 foot plus. So me not try to talk it down like nothing no gossip. Colorism is a real thing. Some people take color to a different level. Some people don't even feel safe around you if you're dark skin. Them level.
He's a sellout. If a black woman choose another race, you go, girl.
I've seen they call women sellout too.
You do what's best for you.
Them calling a sellout after
and it's almost as if you assume that a black man did it. When you look at individuals who have enormous platforms, whether athletes, whether entertainers, whether artists, and you uncover, hey, she's not with a black man. She's more likely to get more grace than an athlete, than an entertainer, or a musical artist that has chose a black man who's an artist, athlete, or entertainer, and he has chose somebody outside of his race. That's all I'm saying. You know, it's not. It's not.
They
It's
said
not
a woman is a sellout as well when she dates another race. So.
You see them thing there, a woman argument there. I seen a person who said, yeah, people go say it. Spice. People go say it. Of course, people say it. Nobody now say it's never been said. But it's more said to men. And even if you have a black woman right now, you gotta tell her, say, you used to date one white woman. She gotta look at you, why did you even? So, and I like of people don't say it. Of course, we understand that people say it. It has been said before, but it's usually used against men more. That I point. You know, I always just stray off a point for make fun of points. That move a goalpost. No sport, no player, so.
No, it is a big topic.
Yeah. Now, your song Black Hypocrisy, some of the lyrics say, and I'm paraphrasing,
Yeah, people, sorry.
the color of my skin was lighter, and I was made to feel inferior because society says brown girls are prettier. I love the way I look. I love my pretty black skin. Why was it important for you to make that known through your music?
Because I wanted other dark-skinned girls to sing those words. I wanted them to say, I love the way I look, me love the way me look, me love my pretty black skin, respect due to my strong melanin, proud of my color, love the skin that I'm in, my born racism, demolish colorism. I wanted black women to say those words.
If you could relay a message to the world about the dark-skinned woman, what would that message be? Message be?
Black is beautiful, and I feel like it's full time we stop pushing it under the rug, where even in the job space, a lighter skinned woman get chosen over a darker skin, whether she is more qualified for the job because you want a certain type of image or look to represent your company. I feel like it's full time we open up the conversation, because too long now it's been happening where our dark skinned women are being shunned, whether it be movie.
Why is it I understand that Spice is a woman, but you are going like black man and you got through the same thing. Everything is black woman, black woman, black woman. We have a black people problem. We have a problem. Black people themselves are got through. Everything is not black woman, black woman, black woman, black woman. Everything you go describe, black people got through it. Black man got through it. Black man got through the same thing. Some people know why we call we have dark skin somebody. We don't look too friendly. Woman, we got to woman, then I like if we dark skin and the dark skin under the one wall shade of dark skin, like how me under my eye them, round my eye them darker than the rest of me. And people call that shit raccoon eye. And me not wear no makeup, because me not give a fuck. But nobody go like people not talk about we too. It's the same thing. Everybody got through the same thing. It's not a black woman problem, it's a black people problem, a dark skinned people problem, if you want to be specific. So it's not just one thing. Stop make everything just about black woman. That's our first problem. We have to come together and deal with black people problem before we start, oh no, this problem over here. So that we don't want to deal with black woman problem first and then black people problem. Like we all don't have a problem. when it comes to being black in this whole world. We get mistreated, all of us.
Whether it be, job titles, music videos, modeling, or whatever. It's recently since we have that conversation where they start to embrace our black girls, and you see more black models and more black people in their rightful position. So I just feel like
and that's cause want white people in space. If we as black people did come together and make one thing, we wouldn't have that the problem there. But you have the people and we want to jump to the other side and then get accepted, and when them say, yo, you have to lighten up your skin or you have to straighten out your ear, we don't want to vex and say there's a problem. Of course there's a problem. That the space there enough for we. And we don't have too much money enough to still make them the argument. They could make up on one thing. Stop trying to depend on white people.
We need to continue talking about it and stop sweeping it under the rug so they can know that, hey, we know you're doing this.
Right. Other fellow Caribbean artists like Shinsia, Rihanna, was it possibly easier for them because of their skin tone?
I wouldn't in particular say so, especially since their talent is so obvious. So in particular, coming from the Caribbean, I wouldn't particular say so, because they're obviously two super talented women.
Yeah.
So in that case, I wouldn't just necessarily pick that out and say that, because their talent is too obvious.
I see an individual also, I don't know if she's Caribbean or not, but Tim's, right?
Tim's from Africa.
Right. Her experience navigating through, the music industry, being a dark-skinned, very beautiful young lady.
Yeah.
It is different. You see it, to your point, in music videos, the vixens that they choose, the models that they choose, the people who are the subject matter in how we identify beauty to be. We go for the light-skinned example, this particular person example, but it should always be about skill.
Yeah.
Or just the identity of,
Absolutely. And just to piggyback off of it should always be about skill, I can also, point out to some of our biggest stars. And if you look at some of our biggest stars, whether they're talented or not, and there are some skillful stars, if you look at them now versus where they started, their complexion is very obvious in your face. I don't have to say a name. I don't have to say it. Go Google some of your biggest star, then and now. Do it.
But skin bleaching is still a very real issue.
It is.
Is there pressure to be lighter in this industry?
I feel like there's pressure. People used to sing about it. It was a trend in Jamaica back in the days when I did my Black Hypocrisy. It was a trend. It was a thing where if you had my complexion, ain't nothing happening for you. Your thing not hot. You're not turn up. It is a thing. Still to this day.
I have daughters. I have light-skinned daughters. I have brown-skinned daughters. Whether they want to get into any type of field, they can want to be a teacher. They could want to be an executive. They could want to start their own apparel line. They could want to be a musician. They could want to be an athlete. But how do you encourage the younger generation who may have darker skin in this climate of how we identify what beauty is?
I think it starts from also within the home. I've seen too many black family or dark-skinned black family buying dolls for the children, like a dark-skinned girl, and you're giving her a doll that has a different look for her to feel like, she starts to comb the hair and that's not really her look. So she feels like that's the beauty. So I feel like we need to start giving her or black children black dolls and just pouring into them and giving them the words, reminding them that they're beautiful, and let them see their beauty every time they look in the mirror, just to remind them constantly, give them words of affirmation. But I hate to see black family giving dolls to children that is not, that's a different race. I think it starts from there, as young as there.
Now,
it also start what actually come out of the mouth. that's where it really start from. I didn't actually come out of your mouth. We come out of your mouth. Because somehow you kiss white people ass and your kids see them thing there, it's very noticeable. You talk to everybody else will look like you a certain way, and as you go around white people your voice change. So that need to be said too. So I don't know too much about the doll business because enough people grew up with white doll and turn out alright. But like I said, my life is not everybody's life. That's just what me see. So there could be some truth to what she say. Not gonna say a lie. But they you know, if you talk and make it be known, say yo, when a black and a black is beautiful, and make it be known, be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself and talk to people that will look like you with respect and show your kids that. Because if all you talk about is this brother here, blah blah blah, this woman here, blah blah blah, black and ugly, and then when you say anything there in front of kids, you know, so what you think them to feel? Some man even face the way in a kid and run away with your look dry head pitney and all them something. If that them a year in them house, where you think they go grow up? Not saying Spice do that, but me just accept that shit go on in a black household.
We've talked about your time in Africa, the States, the Caribbean, and Europe. I want to talk about this because it goes hand in hand with self-hatred in our community. We see a lot of diaspora wars online. Black Americans versus Caribbeans, Africans versus Black Europeans. Everybody's debating identity. What's your perspective, you know, with that specific issue? And do you think it's really just a matter of where the boat dropped us off at?
Maybe 4 years ago when I started doing Love and Hip Hop, and I moved to Atlanta and I started working here, and you know, filling out a form, I noticed they would say African American. They won't say African, they say African American. So I thought we were all just African or just black. So in that aspect, I would say it has something to do with where they probably, you know, where the boat dropped you off at, because we learn different things along the way, like culturally. Like even though I feel like, oh, we're all from, like all black people were from Africa, you meet a black person here in Atlanta or America and they act differently from, you know, a Caribbean black person versus an African American black person.
Right.
So I feel like it has a lot to do with where the boat dropped you off at.
Yeah, I was watching a clip a couple weeks ago in regards to, and I believe it was Muhammad Ali who said it. And Africans come from Africa. Jamaicans come from Jamaican. For the longest, especially throughout segregation, African Americans was called Negroes. But where's Negro at? You know, as an African American, our roots are tied to Africa.
That's what
until
we came
an African American goes
America.
to Africa, and the Africans will identify you as American.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's it's an identity balance.
It's an identity balance.
Or imbalance.
Yes,
so to
I
speak.
agree. I have to agree. And just to insert something and elaborate more on that topic, I remember when I was here in America, when there was an uproar with police brutality against, you know, a black person, and I was marching. And there was people in Jamaica be like, oh, what should America march for? Why is she there marching and she's not an American? And I'm like, wait, what? I thought we were all black people. So I'm like, if police is gonna do something brutal to me, they're not gonna stop and say, oh, where are you from? They just see black. So it was very confusing to me when they were kind of separating the black culture.
People, may I go continue this video. I want the video too long already. So may I go continue this for the next part. But hope you like this one. No sugarcoating. Doing this from a phone, day at work. So don't expect the best content. Because I don't do no editing or none of that. I just see them where you see it, or I see them where you're going to get it. So just like, share, subscribe if you want to. I don't make no money off of this, I just do it for fun. If you watch any of my other videos, them this is just for fun. So When you can just watch it, you don't have to do nothing. But if you feel like, leave a comment. Make we have the conversation if you agree or don't agree with anything. Like me say, my words is not gold. It's just an opinion. So when I talk it like say I'm right. I'm right all the time. No. Just so what me feel for say. How me understand it and my opinion. I'm gonna like to hear everybody else's opinion. So respect and see you in a part 2 of this.